I'm back, man. I made a stream earlier. We're back again. Today is the Labor Day, man. 9/2. Oh, I just tooted. Alright, man. It's Labor Day, man. Happy Labor Day to everybody, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all might actually be just hanging around. Saw the pop up and clicked on it. That's what I'm doing too, man. It's Labor Day. I just got done barbecuing. Did that. And we're just chilling right now, man. But I just wanted to share some good news with y'all. Um, Go ahead and switch this screen. But yeah, I wanted to share some good news with y'all, man. Um, Today's a good day, man, for me. It's Labor Day, and I'm with my family, so I think that enough, man. An awesome day, blessing, big time. Speaking of that, I haven't heard from my big brother, but I often don't hear from him. Lately, he's stopped being a big brother since he got in a relationship with this witch. She's casted a spell on him, and he hasn't been the same. But I love him. But I haven't heard from him today. Usually, family time, we all get together, we do things, but he's got his own family now, you know what I mean? So, haven't even heard from him, which is sad, but so it's a good day today, man. Last night, made a crucial key decision, perfect timing. I really pat myself on the back. I already had made another deposit into my Bovada account, but last night I went ahead and I withdrew it at 1:30 in the morning. I think I'm starting to realize that what time it is in Bovada. I think they're like in Europe or like Japan. I don't know. But whatever time it is there, it's not the same as it is for me here in the United States in Texas. So I think when it's 1:30, like bright and early in the morning there for them, or it might be like lunchtime for them. So it's a good time to catch them. But yeah, whenever I do it at that time, they process my Bitcoin withdrawals very quick within the next 6 hours. So if I do it at 1:30 in the morning, by the time I arise, or by 7:30 in the morning, it's already come through. So basically, by the time I wake up, it'll come, which is perfect. But I did that last night, crucial, because it brought my balance to about 600 Bitcoin, and this is all money from my job. This is not even money from winning poker games, but it relates to it because the reason I invested in the Bitcoin is because I was telling myself there's really no point in just having my money sit in my bank account and telling myself I'm saving it, when in reality I could invest it in a Bitcoin and I would still be saving it, and I could be making gains on it, interest gains. And then I started realizing, like, on the poker, I was losing like a motherfucker. Like, every day I'm losing like $5 here, $5 here. I play a $5 tournament, I'm losing that. $2 tournament, $1 tournament, $3 tournament, $5 buy-in. So I just kept losing all this chump change, and I was saying, if I had enough in Bitcoin, I could probably make about 5, 10, 15 bucks a day and just use that to play poker with instead of my, hard-earned. Redepositing over and run it up until my bankroll busts. So, since today was Labor Day, I don't know if it has anything to do with it. I need to just pay attention, because the more I can see the signs, the better I can become at investing in Bitcoin and stuff like that. But today is a holiday. All the banks are closed, and Bitcoin just rose. So I'm thinking it could have something to do with the fact that the banks are closed. But I don't know if that's true or not or what. Hell, now that I think about it, the bankroll Bitcoin spiked at around Christmas, like a year or so ago. And the banks are closed around Christmas. I get it. Bitcoin will rise when the banks close. But when do the banks close? I have to think very hard about this. There could be a holiday coming up, or there could be something that happens or is going to happen that I may have noticed about, or I may be able to obtain knowledge about. It's going to be a short, temporary time where the banks won't be open. But since I had a good amount invested, 600, it rose about 6%. So when I checked my Bovada or my count, it was up to 635, 637 actually. But it's only supposed to be at 605 because I've only put $605 into the account. So it was up $30 almost. So of course I quickly it was up $25. That's what it was. So I thought about it, and I just took the money that I gained and I put it aside. I withdrew it into Bovada. It's one thing I like about having a Bitcoin. It's very easy and quick to transfer the money between Bovada and between this other site. So I can get my money back and forth quickly that way. And that was boss, bro. $25. Now that I'm thinking about it, that covers the fee that I spent on depositing. I've spent $40 in fees on depositing, and today alone I made back my deposit fee for one of my deposits. So in total, it's only costed me $20 so far to get all that money into Bitcoin. And I think the way that I'm doing it is it's very smart. It's the best way to do it. It has a lot of perks. It has a slightly larger fee. But I mean, what is a fee when you're going to make it back whenever Bitcoin goes up in one day? Kind of wish I had more money, but hell, even small gains are good for me. But that's awesome, man. This is how you get rich, man. Like, if I knew about this shit earlier, fuck, man. I used to get huge ass income tax checks. I didn't know what to do with them. I would just save them and like buy shit that I really needed that I would never get in my life unless I spent that money. But now I'm starting to think, man, shit, if I would have been smart, I would have put all those over the years into Bitcoin. Fuck around and be in a good spot nowadays. Literally. I've had lots of money come and go, and I haven't been able to. Oh shit. Damn, it's just scared the shit out of me. huge ass fly just fucking, I don't know if that was a grasshopper or a wasp. Shit. It could have been a wasp. I'm having a smoke right now. It's very good. They had a whole bunch of barbecue. I got a date set up. But shit, now that I've ate and I'm drinking a beer and smoked a little bit, I'm actually out here in the sun. I'm a little tired, man. I might just pass out. I'm gonna have to wait till the sun go down for real before I do anything. It's gonna be late night. Actually, I probably won't go nowhere. I'm thinking about playing this other tournament. It's basically taking all my wins today, all my gains, and just spending them. Because I already spent $10 on the tournament and lost. We were doing pretty good. We were doing good, man. But I felt like we weren't doing good, and I felt like I needed to make a move or whatever. I got heads up. I had ace 9. I figured my hand might be stronger than my opponent, and I put them all in, and I was wrong. He had ace jack. I should have respected his raise. And walked right into it. Went out 400th place. And I was like, man, that sucks. I can't believe I went out so late. 400th place. Like, what? Went out early. But then I looked at how many people entered the damn tournament. Almost 1,100 people entered the tournament. So I did pretty good. Then I looked at the payout. It said that fucking 200 something people get paid. So I realized that I was actually getting close to the money. It was running for 3 hours. I was about an hour away from the bubble. Which means I did not have to go all in. I could have waited. Probably got a better spot. Shit, I could have just waited and chilled and made it a lot further. So, it was my bad. I fucked up. I'm thinking about how I can get more money in Bitcoin, but I'm realizing that, hell, that little window of opportunity was just for me, and it's closed up. Bitcoin has risen back up to its normal price. So, there's no more breaks. By the time I do get more Bitcoin, it'll be even higher. So, but yeah, we do need to focus on getting as much as we can. I did have a little extra money that was just sitting around. I think it might do me better sitting on my Bitcoin account. It could make me a few extra bucks. Who knows? I just don't. Matter of fact, I need to check on something. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. I'll be back. I'm gonna do the tournament later.